Hello and welcome to episode 26 of our Imperial Campaign. In this episode, we are 9% of the way there to completing the Bridgehead, the next part of the Bridgehead mission, which hopefully will be giving us Admiral Thrawn. So let's go ahead and have this kind of speed up and see what he says after we get this completed.
Upgrade complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so right off the bat he doesn't say anything, so he'll probably say something pretty soon here. In the meantime, we're defending Munilist. I kind of want to... There he is right there. Let's see what he says. We successfully established a base in the system, and my fleet is underway. I wish to divert resources into our advanced TIE project and build up production facilities in the sector. This will be the perfect sector to test our upgraded starfighters. I agree. I'm assuming it's going to take him forever to say that, like we experienced last time, or maybe not. The Munilist campaign. Build an advanced fighter dockyard on Jaeger Minor. Sounds easy enough.
Beginning construction.
What does that say? Admiral Thrawn contacted you. He requires you to build production facilities for the TIE Advanced series at Jaeger Minor. We are 2% of the way there. In the meantime, we can go and take these guys out of space. Do I want anything else? I don't think so. Because we also have preparing for Endor, which we need to get the Executor. Which, like I said, I think in 2.10.2 they've changed that to where you don't need the Executor anymore. But that is something that we do need because we obviously started this campaign before that. So we're going to go ahead and send him over to Ratasak. And then the defensive fleet that we've been building up for the last few episodes is also going to go with him, which is just a massive fleet. Very, very well prepared for Endor. Wow, they have a lot of stuff. Holy cow. Is there a complement upgradable? It is upgradable. Wow. Let's go ahead and actually send them to Kuat real quick, or to Aragao. And upgrade your complements. That won't take very long at all. And then we'll go ahead and send them over to Ratchatsak as well, and then we'll be prepared for Endor. Jaeger Minor, we have built...
Beginning construction.
Yeah, an advanced fighter dockyard. Wait. I thought we were building this. Where did I build that?
Construction complete.
Yep, I built it on the wrong planet. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and start it underway here at Jaeger Minor. And y'all are almost done.
Construction complete.
Alright, go ahead and meet the Executor. It looks like we will have Captain Nita leading the Battle of Endor, because I don't have Piet, because, like I said, even though we have Darth Vader here, it's not actually working for us. We'll go ahead and send Darth Vader over to Ratasak as well. Just technically, he's supposed to be there. You know how the movie is.
Complete.
And then, of course, we obviously have Jared. When it says this, does it say... Okay. Protect the construction site at Endor. That's going to be pretty hard. We're bringing in a massive fleet. It says at least 200. I'm bringing in probably closer to 300 to 400. Move a regular Executor and build a second Death Star. Oh, we actually might have to build a thing, too. We'll go ahead and get that underway.
Construction complete.
Because building it's going to probably take forever. Wow, look at that. We actually get the Inquisitorial training. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Send him over to Coruscant. In the meantime, we still do own Korriban. They actually attacked Korriban off camera, but it was that same old battle we've seen me do 100 times at this point. It was just... Except this time, they had another ground fighter squadron. Separate from that other aircraft we've seen in the other episodes. That's crazy that the freaking minor factions in this mod have so many cool units to choose from. Also, we have a level 2 outpost here on this planet now. And we can also build ourselves the Sith... Oh no, build the Sith Academy. Okay, so this isn't the actual Sith Inquisitor or Sith Warriors themselves. So we do need this. And then to help with the protection, I'm going to also go ahead and build a small landing platform. Obviously, 2.10.10 or 2.10 of Awakening the Rebellion added to where shield generators or the power generators are prerequisites for shield generators and turbo lasers and stuff like that. So there's no point building a power generator if you don't have a bunch of build spots, which is very interesting. So landing platform it is. Thrawn, our production is online and we can start to use the new ships to take the systems I mentioned. Okay, we already took Munilist, so we're good there. I don't see any sort of...
Mission log updated.
advanced fighters. Of course, we have TIE Avengers, which are very good. TIE Hunters are also very nice. But nothing new. Conqueror Mutalist, Kaylee, Bastion, and Maguiite. Okay, Kaylee, Bastion, and Maguiite. We still have a massive fleet here, even without...
I see.
Even without the Executor, we still have a Bellator, and the Archammer has now joined us up here as well. So we are very well defended here. Let's go ahead and put a Raider up in the Pathfinder spot. So that's ready to go. Over here, let's go ahead and send y'all over to Indoor. And you can go ahead and hop down here. So we are starting our Inquisitorial training. Lord Raider has arrived on Coruscant and has to focus on the Inquisitor training. You will have to do without him for a while. And that's okay. How are we doing on population? We still need to work on population a little bit, but I do want to build... I'm going to turn that off. Go ahead and build me a few more of these and a couple of tech tours. And we were talking about this in the Discord. IPVs did get a good change, so they said to maybe check them out. So I'm going to build a couple of IPVs. In addition, I'm going to bring some TIE Avengers just to have some extra fighter squadrons. In some of those battles that you might need some extra fighter squadrons, but you don't want to spend a bunch of population space on it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what happens when we put... Ah, crap. Give me the exact... Yeah, there you go. Okay. Put Jared right here. Go ahead and put these back in the fleet. And then... That's 100,000. So we can't buy that. So what am I doing wrong? Task. Move Admiral Piet or an irregular Executor Superstar Destroyer to Indoor and build the second Death Star. Mission deadline is week 256. We're not anywhere close to that. Move Admiral Piet or an Executor to the system to ensure safety and start the construction of the Death Star. Do I need...
Beginning construction.
I'm going to sell that so I can build a shield generator here. That might be a prerequisite, but I'm not sure. So drop a comment down below if you know why I'm not currently able to build a Death Star. That would be very, very useful. So let's go ahead and continue on with Thrawn's missions and start capturing some of these planets.
Confirmed.
Starting with Maguiite. Okay, looks like they got a pretty well defended planet. They got a level 3 space station and potentially a lot more. Alright. The Battle of Maguiite. Maguiite is a really cool planet. I like it. Okay, they got a bunch of space stations. Not a big surprise. We're pretty late in this campaign. But this is going to be the first fight that we bring in the Archammer. The Archammer is a really, really cool ship. Up to this point, we've kind of been just using him to build ourselves some Dark Troopers. But we'll go ahead and bring him in.
There they are. Blast them.
So he provides a lot different from the last time I've used him. He provides a ton of fighter squadrons and a ton of reserves. So he's kind of like the ship you kind of want to sit in the back and just have him produce a bunch of fighters. We've got an M4 TIE Bomber Squadron. Max range of 0. Developed for the TIE experimental program, the M4 bomb is built in the chassis of the TIE bomber, but doesn't carry any weapons. Instead, the body is filled with explosives, which cause massive damage if the M4 manages to fly into a target. Like all TIE experimentals, it is remotely controlled, saving the lives of Imperial pilots. So when it says range 0, that's what it means. We got ourselves some TIE Droid Squadrons. So he actually gets 8 TIE Droid Squadrons all at once, which is insane. This is all of his fighter squadrons just by himself, and I'm not even done producing them all yet. So we got the TIE Droids, designed by General Lott. These unmanned starfighters are equipped with experimentally remotely controlled slave-rigged automation. They're weak, mass-produced craft developed by the Archammer to swarm enemy fighters with their sheer numbers. It only comes with 1 light dual laser. Pretty funny.
General Rum Mark at your service.
Oh, that was a pretty good one. We got the TIE experimental M1, the Bizarro Squadron. This thing always looks so weird. Developed for the experimental program, the M1 Bizarro is equipped with a light turbo laser. That is insane. It's literally got a turbo laser strapped to a wing, which is attached to an additional cockpit module. This extra module gives it extra speed and much needed power, but the loss of the solar wing makes it less maneuverable than standard TIE fighters. It really just comes with one light turbo laser. That's crazy. We got the M3 Warhead. Let's read the M2 first. We got the M2 Big Gun Squadron. Developed for the experimental program, the M2 Big Gun carries 2 turreted heavy lasers on the sides of its solar wings and is equipped with an additional engine booster. These additions make the M2 a fast run-and-hit unit, although the weight of the weapons have resulted in a loss of maneuverability. This thing comes with 2 heavy lasers and 1 light dual laser. So it's got like the weapon systems almost of like a gunship almost. The TIE Experimental M3 Warhead Squadron, developed for the TIE Experimental program, the M3 Warhead is built on the chassis of a TIE Interceptor, but has been fitted with additional warhead launchers. These launchers allow the TIE Warhead to inflict great alpha damage at the beginning of a fight, but come at the cost of reduced speed and maneuverability once the dogfight has begun. 2 light repeating lasers, 1 light dual laser, and 2 to 4 burst cluster rockets. That's cool. I always kind of felt like cluster rockets were underutilized in this mod, so they gave them to the warhead. That's cool. So as you can see, he has a buttload of fighters all by himself.
Factory ship ready.
Oh, that's my raider. Okay. What else do I want in this battle? We need. Okay, we got the fighters we need from the Arc Hammer. So we'll go ahead and bring in a Bellator, an ISD-2,
Heading to destination.
a Tector, and another Tector.
Ready for command.
Alright, let's go ahead and kind of push these fighters up.
At your command.
And we got the the buzz droid. I think that's the buzz droid sound, if I'm not mistaken.
Awaiting orders.
But it might be.
Moving to coordinates.
You can push up a little bit as well. 2 Bellators. Bellators, go ahead and hit this thing.
All batteries fire. Awaiting your orders.
Same with you.
Engaging the enemy.
And just like that, they're retreating. I really wanted to see this thing fly into something. That would have been hilarious. But, I mean, for a very, very small sample size, those spiders did pretty good right there. Surprised they retreated so quickly. They didn't even bother to stay at all. Oh, I bet it's because they had a bunch of freighters and stuff. The AI likes to retreat their freighters to make sure they don't lose that income. Makes sense. But they did lose a pretty hefty investment right there. Hunt shipyard successful. That's good. We got 2 Corellian heavy frigates. That sounds very nice. And I did not bother to read where it was actually located. I was recording another video that will come out a little bit later, a tutorial video, and I realized that, holy crap, all my ground forces are ready to go. I have so many ground forces built up. I looked and I was like, holy cow, this ground force is literally sustainable to be a ground army all in itself. You got AT-ATs, you got, light vehicles, some anti-infantry light vehicles, a bunch of different infantry types, all well-rounded. And then you got, your ATSTs, your artillery. This is quite the force right here. Wow, that was pretty quick. Inquisitor training is completed. So we get 2 Inquisitors out of that, so we'll go ahead and bring them. Have them jump onto that. Where did those Corellian frigates go? Is my question. I don't know. Let's see if we can locate that. Completed. Hunt shipyards. Oops, not that. It doesn't say right here. That's kind of sad. Well, we have 2 Corellian frigates, and I have no idea where they're located. So I'm going to pause it and find them real quick. Aha! I found them. They are on Void Station. I don't know what the heck they're doing over here in Void Station, but... Alright, let's go ahead and push you guys all the way up top to my fleet on Maguiite. Let's get the ground forces over to Maguiite as well, and we're going to send in these additional ground forces as well. Whoops, not where I was supposed to put those. In the meantime, Korriban is ready to go.
Upgrade complete.
So 3,000
Complete.
gets us one of these guys.
Upgrade under construction.
Why can I not build these? Population cap reached. Interesting. Whoa, I'm way over population now. Let's see. Pilots a TIE Advance to be 1, so that's very interesting. Reporting directly to Lord Vader. These are called Imperial Inquisitors, by the way. The prime directive of these dark side adepts is to hunt down the last of the Jedi. Should their investigations be impeded by other threats to the New Order, then it is their duty to expunge them in the name of the Emperor. Their training in the Force allows them to crush vehicles and eliminate infantry, but they can be overwhelmed by heavy fire. And it looks like they have one ability. Yeah, Force Whirlwind sends a shock wave that kills nearby infantry units. And there's a build limit of 5 of them. Cool. I'm excited to use those things. Let's continue to work on our population centers built up on these backline planets.
Building under construction.
I feel like this is something the Empire would totally do. Like, if it was a good Empire, like, I know I'm not kind of playing the bad guy here, but
Building started.
I feel like this is actually what they would do. Start building a bunch of rich centers in the back lines, you know.
Constructing. Beginning construction.
Pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and speed this up so my ground forces get there.
Mission log updated.
Upgrade space station on Korriban. Well, that's not going to happen. It didn't even say upgrade, it said build it. I need to build a level 1 space station here. We've actually not been able to use one of these large landing platforms. They gave us 2 TIE Strikers with 2 in reserve and 4 TIE Fighters with 4 in reserve. That's a total of 6.
Complete.
If you can do math. That's a total of 6 all at once, which is pretty good. Pretty dang good. So the Archamir was pretty cool. It only has a population cap of 66, which I'm trying to figure out if that's decent or not.
Star Destroyer.
Because, I mean, the fleet we had, right? 1 Archamir, 1 Bellator, 2 Tectors, a Raider, and an ISD-2. That's not a bad fleet, right? You got your 2 heavy hitters with the 2 escort ships, the Archamir for fighter production, and then you can have a Raider for more anti-fighter that can kind of roam around a little bit better, or maybe a fighter hero or someone like that. So it's not a bad fleet, but I still feel like 66 is a little bit too much. But the other part of me kind of looks at it and says,
Commencing.
they did make his squadrons way better. He used to only produce like 4 or something like that squadrons at a time, and they were all really bad squadrons, so it was just not useful to use him.
I'm on my way. Your command.
So the buff, I bet, made it much better to use him in space battles. But I've also been pretty impressed with the Dark Troopers. I thought they've done pretty well so far this campaign.
Ready, sir. Troopers standing by. Patrol route
Their
established.
jetpacks make them immensely useful and helpful.
Let's make a break for it.
Choose your
Wait,
reinforcements.
I see something.
Duty, General. What's
Ah, it's a mercenary outpost. Alright, over here, let's go and get an AT-AT up in here.
Destination set.
Some AT-STs.
Inputting coordinates.
Some AT-D,
On my way.
AT-DT, DPs.
Inputting coordinates.
What do we got here? Tauntaun. Wow, that wind's kind of getting annoying. Let's go with some IDTs.
Order acknowledged. Heading out.
Some 2Ms. So I want IDTs or not. I don't have any population space. IDTs would have been pretty good just sitting them back here, but... Actually, let's go ahead and bring in an IDT squad. Maybe we can just kind of snipe it from out here. And just have them snipe it.
Scanning area.
You guys kind of go ahead and push forward. Let's get some Kaylee's warriors up in here. They're probably not going to do anything because they're spawning way back here, so it's going to take them forever to get up there. But I mean, I guess we can kind of have them jump in the IDTs. I don't know if I'll actually use them or not.
Brigade standing by.
Alright, my AT-AT decided to...
Acknowledged.
He's like, watch this. I'm going to show you I can do the moonwalk too. So stupid. In the last episode, we had a bunch of them moonwalking. He deliberately said, I'm going to go backwards so that I can moonwalk. Look at that Tauntaun you killed right there. You punk. Man, the ground shots are just so pretty in this mod. Wait on me, guys. I know I'm slower than you, but just hold on a minute. Just because I'm slow doesn't mean I'm not good. I'm the one protecting all of you. Hey, you see that airspeeder? I really need y'all to take that thing out because I'm big and I'm clumsy and I can die very easily to that thing.
Ready to serve.
Alright, we got some Kaylee warriors up in here. Let's go and send them over here.
Flying there now.
See what these IDTs can do.
Waiting for command.
Pretty stuff. Alright, okay. Remember when I said to support them? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Support your grandpa.
Moving to position. On my
Yeah,
way.
you shoot at them.
Acquired.
Hey, don't you dare. Don't you even think about it. What the heck is that?
Ready. Roger that. Moving to location.
So they don't even have a base back here. They have something, but it's not.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
It's not their main base. I'm trying to say. Ah, crap. Yeah, deploy them all. Okay, group 2, come over here.
Now.
Give the order.
You guys take cover. I'll start sniping these guys. Kaylee's warriors are pretty dope. They got some cool looking weapons. The pure hatred of the Jedi from the Kaylee's warriors is pretty cool.
Engaging target.
Cool storyline. And how are we doing over here? Y'all are finally getting up there to support them. Lovely.
Roger that. Scouting
What is that? Wait a minute. Oh, they got some more technology here.
Command. They will be no more. I'll see them removed.
Look at that. They have pure shields. Wow. Kaylee's warriors are good because they have a lot of range. They also have 2 really good abilities as well.
Executing order.
I bet they're a pretty solid unit for the Black Sun.
Absolutely. You'll
Yeah,
see
look at that
them
range, man. Look at some nasty range on them.
Guns ready.
Alright, well, the IDTs are doing their job, but they're kind of doing a poor job of it. Go and make sure that this thing dies before y'all die to it.
At your call.
Deploying. Y'all can just push up.
Let's roll. Ready.
Alright, good job. It's too bad we lost that LAT hero at the beginning of the mod, or the beginning of the campaign. I love IDTs. So cool.
Commander, all guns, open up.
Can I get some of you guys to shoot this thing down?
Engaging enemy.
And just like that, the Battle of Maguiite. So Maguiite wasn't really all that well defended.
Vengeance is ours, men. The spirits.
Vengeance is ours, man. Hey, let's go. Hype mode.
System control achieved.
Kaylee. Now that we're talking about Kaylee, let's just go knock out Kaylee real quick. Yeah, let's keep the Raider up top.
Right away.
I'm trying to figure out what I could put in besides that Raider, because I like the 2 Tectors. I like or not Tectors, the 2 frick.
Battle imminent.
That's awkward. The 2 whatever these things are called. Vindicators. 2 Vindicators. I like that because they have long range and they're pretty good for supporting the Bellator and the ISD2. But what else could I put in besides a Raider? Because Raiders just obviously have such small
Location confirmed.
population space, so. These things are fast. They're really good Pathfinder spots. I used to say that I liked having Gazantes as my Pathfinders.
Frequency.
And if I was doing like a really sweaty campaign or was really struggling in a campaign,
Spotted.
I do think that they overall are better.
Coming about.
But these things are just way more efficient. They're quicker and stuff.
We're moving out. Move out.
And then the 2 Vindicators.
Ready for battle.
Whew. That thing zooms you all the way out. Even like shots like this are so pretty. You got the turbo lasers just firing away. So pretty. Man, that arc hammer is massive. That thing is like... Well, that's what's interesting, right? Is you could have like an entire house almost in a spaceship in Star Wars. But the thing about the arc hammer and how big it is, it's not a house at all. It's like a freaking automated factory, right? So, that's interesting. How come you don't really... I mean, you see like space casinos and stuff, but how come you don't really ever see anything else? Like a space house.
Ready for command, sir. TIE squadron standing by.
That's an interesting thought.
Attack run.
I mean, I guess it's Star Wars, and all we care about is people fighting each other, and the storylines on top of that.
Only a few more hits.
No, that's the probe droid. I'm an idiot. Don't go back and
Ready for battle.
Form up.
ignore what I said about the that being the freaking buzz droid sound. It is similar to the buzz droid sound, but
Our facility.
that's the probe droid sound.
Roger that.
He won't be around much
And just like that, they retreat again. I'm not sure why they aren't attacking me or having any more ships anywhere. I don't know if they're struggling that much against things like the Hapes and the Corporate Sector Authority, because I know they're on the attack. I'm not sure if that's what it is or what, because they still have a decent focus of planets right here. You would think they'd start attacking me or something like that, but oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and send these guys over to Kaylee. And do the battle of Kaylee. What are we looking at? So yeah, look at that. The population has been greatly boosted since we produced that. I need to build some more IDTs really badly.
Vehicle in production.
The battle of Kaylee. Let's do it. I have a plan from this battle. Oh crap! This is Kaylee. Kaylee is a really hard planet to attack, because there's a bunch of Kaylee's warriors that inhabit this area. So what I'm going to do is bring in you.
Jumping, Commander.
I need some more TIE fighters here too, dang. And then let's get in a Juggernaut and another Juggernaut.
Destination set.
And yeah, I think y'all know where we're going with this battle. Yes, sir. And we're going to only bring in one. And then let's get you. And another one, and another one. I brought in way too many vehicles. I should not. Well, I brought in 2 units of these guys. I shouldn't have brought these 2 guys in, because now I don't have anything to put inside the Juggernauts. Darn it, I really messed that up. Alright, let's see here. We have...
Reporting.
I should be able to put literally everybody inside these.
Sir.
Awaiting command. Orders confirmed.
Alright,
How can I serve?
okay, those guys got in.
Guns ready. On your command. Roger that.
Okay, you guys go over here for me. Can you get in there?
Location.
Move out of the way.
Ready.
We're reading you. Copy that.
There we go, we got them in there.
Waiting for command. Yes, sir. Ready.
Come on, I win everybody. Alright.
Moving out. Yes,
Now I'm being
Commander.
picky, but now I'm being stubborn.
Advancing.
Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and do this battle. This is going to be kind of cool.
Commander.
All you guys, or no, group 1, go ahead and come up here.
Ready. Armed and ready. Enemy unit sighted.
Oh, that turret just got destroyed.
On your command. Flying there now.
Actually, maybe not. Hurry up and kill this thing.
Cannons firing.
Oh, I bet they launched their missiles. That's what it is. I see it. They got an anti-air turret way over here somewhere.
Roger that.
Alright. They launched their missiles, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, right here I think is going to be the best spot. Push up here.
To location.
There it is right there. We need to knock this thing out quickly.
Waiting for command. Ready.
Go ahead and drop this guy off.
Commander.
You guys come over here. Come over here. I'm definitely going to lose all of these units. 100%. Go ahead and retreat out.
Unit destroyed.
What do you mean? Drop them all.
Yes, Commander. Commander.
Alright, quickly drop some more.
Guns ready.
Alright, take cover.
On your
Take
command.
cover.
Waiting for command.
Drop them off immediately.
Ready.
Take cover. Group 1, retreat out.
There now.
And just like that, we have a bunch of units hot dropped in. I need to micromanage this pretty quickly. Okay, what do we got? Come up here. Group 1's doing their thing. That's good. Alright, all units. Give me all that's group 2. Everybody focus your fire on the T1A.
Roger.
Oh yeah. This was a great plan. If only I brought in like another IDT and then a bunch more infantry units, that would have been more ideal. Okay, they destroyed that. Go ahead and hit this thing next. Group U. Go annihilate these guys. Let's see what these Inquisitors are all about, baby. And just like that, both squadrons, 2 full squadrons are dead. And they're dropping out, and all you see is +1, +1, +1. That's hilarious. Let's go and bomb the heck out of this thing. Inquisitor, just, yeah, keep spinning that lightsaber, you'll be alright. Sir, I don't think that's gonna work against bombing runs. Nobody asked you. Alright. Bombing runs are getting annihilated by that anti-air turret. Well, that bombing run was a complete success.
Return fire.
I love how I can have everybody focus on this and he just annihilates these guys. Hit your ability so you can see what that looks like. So it's just a regular old push, force push, but still very deadly.
Moving to secondary position.
Let's go ahead and bring in an AT-AT.
My way, sir.
And ready.
I'm gonna send these guys over here. Alright, how we doing? Good shots. Go ahead and hit this
It shall be done.
bunker right here. Look how fast he is. That's one good thing. I think he might also have self-heal, which is really nice, because other than that, he would, you know, be pretty easy to die. He's got a lot of health for an infantry unit, but obviously, being only one person, he's only got so much health, but I think he does come with self-heal. Heck yeah, the sound of that lightsaber is nice too. Hey. Kill them all. Looks like the recharge of... it says force push right there, actually. Looks like the ability recharge might take some time. He just walks up to them and stares at them and they die. This is funny. He just walks up and just stares at them and they just flop.
Vengeance is ours, men.
Yes,
The spirits of our fallen
sir.
brothers
That's
will speak soundly
hilarious.
tonight.
That's good stuff. We lost the shock trooper platoon, but that's kind of their job.
Conquered.
Their job is to be the tanks for the infantry. So that's a pretty good strategy. Bring in some IDTs, bring in one of these guys. So if you have 2 IDTs, or no, 3 IDTs, you bring in 2 or 3 squadrons of these, one of these, and then fill out the rest of them with shock troopers and death troopers. Pretty well rounded. And let's go ahead and continue on with our onslaught of the rebellion.
Roger.
Go after Bastion next. And that'll be the last one we have to take.
Tactical
Push you guys
battle
up.
imminent.
Alright, looks like maybe most of their freighters retreated here, so they're probably going to retreat pretty quickly after this battle as well. XU1s are cheaper on this planet. I think a lot of these bonuses that are planet specific are kind of becoming galaxy wide. We've seen that over the last couple of updates. How some of those bonuses are becoming planet wide. Like, come on. First of all, Bastion's a backline planet, so there's
Awaiting
really
orders.
no
Confirmed.
real reason you're going to be building a lot of XQ1s on this planet. They're also XQ1s, so if you're really wanting to defend this planet, you're probably not going to build those
Forward,
anyways.
Full speed.
Choose your reinforcements.
And so like I said, in the last couple updates, we've seen them kind of
Them.
Reinforcements canceled.
putting those planet-specific ones on galaxy-wide instead. Which I'm all for. I'm definitely all for that. Let's put
Right
you up
away.
here. Oh, we got these Corellian heavy frigates. Old design created to defend and patrol Corellian space. It is equipped with enough weaponry to threaten much larger ships if it can get close enough to them, but it is now rather outdated. In a modern battlefield, these ships are primarily valuable because of their ability to disable ships with ion torpedoes. 1 LAF-250 flight. Cool. Ion torpedoes. We don't really have very many ships that have that ability. I don't even think ion torpedoes are very common at all in this mod. Alright, go ahead and hit this thing. Yeah, this planet is actually very well defended.
Attack commencing.
I feel like I might actually regret sending you in to lose your shields like that.
Form up.
Alright, quickly get as many of these spiders out as possible.
Your orders.
Yeah, I can push forward a little bit. Oh yeah, let's send the freaking this tie-in, the bomb squadron. It's literally just known as the bomb. Look at it. It's just got like one little engine. Please make it. I want to see this so badly. Oh no, they have a CR90 right there. Please, just drive faster. Punch everything into speed. Oh no. No. Oh, they're all dead. Dang it, I shouldn't have sent them in like that. We got another one. Come flank over here for me. You guys kind of group up over here. Yeah, this planet is very well defended. What all weapon systems do you have?
Continue firing.
Let's pause it real quick. Very well defensed. very good range, extremely good range. Let's see, weapons. 8 2-burst medium long-range dual turbo lasers, a bunch of assault missiles, a bunch of light dual turbo lasers. So it's actually got a lot of weapons as well. Obviously, the one downside is they're probably spread out very well along this massive ship, so there's not going to be a high concentration
Our factories are ready.
of fire, which is kind of a bummer. So you got to be careful of that, making sure that they don't
Reporting in.
spread their units out too far.
Roger that. Attack.
Let's see. Almost done killing that, which would be nice, because then we can start focusing these ships that are kind of killing my guys. Gotta make sure that if we lose this raider,
Destroy
that we
the
bring in
enemy.
another one, because they still are kicking my butt in the fire department. I missed the 2M. I mean, I missed the M4s, darn it. Send another one in there.
The iron
It
cannon.
looks like it might have done some decent damage, because I don't know what happened with shields of this thing.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, feel free to help out. My Bellator's taking some serious damage. My ISD-2 is taking some serious damage. As long as I kill this, I'll be good to bring in some more. Some gladiators would not go bad here. An acclimator wouldn't either. So if I lose this, I'll probably bring in a couple of gladiators.
Our primary engine system is down.
Alright, son, you have one job. Let's see it. Did they make it? It's like they definitely made it, because they didn't have that death animation last time. Very interesting. So it looks like they hit it before actually, like, you know, hitting it. Gladiator, gladiator, double gladiator. That'll definitely help me win out these small fighter fights once these 6 TIE squads get in there.
Copy.
We're almost done destroying this. Go ahead and send in that last. I should go after this thing. Oh, if it can pierce shields, which I assume it does, that should be enough to take this thing out.
Imperial missile destroyer.
I want to send an escort to it, an escort with it, but I feel like kind of need my fighters over here. Sadly. There they are right there. They're gonna die. They're not gonna make it. Yeah. So yeah, the explosions from killing them wasn't as big as the explosion over here, so I'm assuming they did hit their target. We're finally starting to mop up the fighter battle over here, which is good. Where are my 2 tech tours at? Oh crap, I think I lost them both. That's awkward.
Choose your reinforcements.
I need something that'll do like high damage right next to their ships. Well, I guess these guys are getting some field testing. See how good these guys can do.
Cruise ahead.
Target this thing first.
Move to attack.
Frigate reporting.
Okay, so they do bring in some LAFs, which are pretty cool. They seem pretty okay. They don't have a lot of weapon systems, but they have shields and they're pretty fast, so some decent fighters. No way, bruh. Alright, let's see. That is a lot more casualties than we were hoping for. We also lost that raider, which is quite sad. We have more space. Let's go ahead and get probably 5 more of these. Over here, let's get some raiders and
Constructing unit.
some of these. I've been talking about how good these things are, and we haven't even used them in this entire campaign. And just like that, we will have the ground battle of Bastion. Where is my ground force? There. He is. Whatever happened to Vader? I thought I told him to... Why is Vader not here? It's not even letting me click on him. Because he's done with the Inquisitor part of the thing. Oh, there he is right there. Why was it not... Oh, he was probably
Awaiting
in
command.
transit. Let's send Vader. I have another plan for this battle as well.
Invasion commencing.
Bastion's a cool map. I actually really like this map. It's kind of an ideal map for like a multiplayer battle. Originally, this planet was colonized by humans who vehemently protested against the positive alien politics of the Old Republic. Despite that, Bastion is heavily dependent on financial support by Munilus. Makes sense. Munilus is very rich. which is not located too far away. By now, great efforts went into the improvement of the planet's defensive systems, so it can serve as a proper throne world of the Imperial Moth, as well as a meeting place for Imperial leadership. You can put a Moth Palace on this planet, if you were wondering. Looks like we do have some civilians to help us out.
What is thy bidding?
Ready for orders. On our way. Let's
Just
go.
do your thing, 21.
Choose your
Alright,
reinforcements.
let's bring in... Looks like they have another thing over here. Let's send in these civilians to scout out. And let's bring in you, and you, and you, and you. And... you, and you. And unfortunately, I only have 2 of these. We're building more, but unfortunately, we only have 2 of these right now.
Bigger fool than I thought.
So you guys hop in there. How many did I bring in? 2? Okay, that's good.
Reporting in.
Give me those 3 guys to hop in there.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Drop the 501st out of there. Have them come down here.
Roger that.
And then we'll bring in one of you. And... okay, so these guys are all full. That would be my group 1.
Let's go. Move it.
Oh, they have clone voices.
We've got advanced training. All
I never even knew that. That's cool. And then some... probably some Dark Troopers. Or
Reinforcements canceled.
Warm up.
an Inquisitor. That was funny. Alright, let's go ahead and send you guys back up here.
Moving to location.
Got some infantry. You guys help out here. What do we have down here? Just that? Oh, sweet. Perfect. Sending all my civilians down there, actually.
Reporting in.
You go and hop in here. And then we got one E-Web to protect the home base. Actually, go over here and kill this thing. They might need some help. Just like that, they might not actually have
Moving. Flying there now.
any sort of production facilities here. Go ahead and drop off all these units.
Sir. Yes, sir.
So, I mean, I know you can only get over like 10 of these, but imagine if you could have like 20. You could send in all of these guys. Say they had a bunch of attacking units coming in over here. You could jetpack in a bunch of Dark Troopers over here. Oh, that'd be
What are
sick.
your orders? Acknowledged.
Guys, stop shooting at that, you idiots, and shoot this thing. And, yeah, as you can see, infantry are not to be underestimated in this mod. They are very, very strong. Just because of the survivability, it's hard to kill them all.
Execute them personally.
Engaging target.
Man, the elite forces of the Empire. This is really the Empire at full capacity. We have
Choose your reinforcements.
every unit almost to our availability right here.
At your command.
Uh-oh.
Destination.
You know what? Why would you drop off your whole entire force? When you can just simply drop off the Inquisitor.
Proceeding.
If you would get unstuck for me. What happened to you? You go over here and shoot these guys as well.
Awaiting orders.
This guy's just lost. Crap. Oh, I dropped the other E-Web.
I copy.
The sound of the E-Web is pretty good too. Unfortunately, they're all dead because Mr. Inquisitor over here. Alright, let's go ahead and get Group 1. We'll just quickly finish up this battle.
Receiving flag.
They have a flak weapon.
Waiting for command. Ready.
Crap, I already lost an entire one too, dang.
Flying
They have that thing as well. Alright, you boys can quickly down here and kill this thing. Oh, they have another one too.
Commander.
Copy.
Drop off all your units. Tell them to come quickly kill this thing.
Unit destroyed.
Well done, gentlemen.
Yeah, all they had to kill was that last little guy. Hopefully I didn't lose my IDT squad, but I assume I did.
System control achieved.
Yeah, looks like I did. Yeah, so we're gonna need definitely to build up those other IDTs.
Building.
Let's go make sure that we have these planets,
Building
you know,
under construction.
built up.
Building started.
We can build mines on Maguiite. And like I said, we can also put a Moss Palace here, I think, is the maximum. No, we can build an Imperial Palace here. So we can actually make... And Bastion's also got large, heavy vehicles, army headquarters. So you can build... And a large Imperial factory. This is a very useful planet to capture. And I believe that's... Yeah, that's all we had to do for that mission. So I'm assuming he's going to come up here and talk pretty soon. Munilist, go ahead and put that on there.
Construction.
Do I have a hypervelocity gun here? I do.
Constructing.
Perfect. Jaeger Miner is very well defended here on the ground. Unfortunately, you can't put a level 3 army support post there. Level 3 outpost.
Building under construction.
I've got so much income and so much money, and I don't even need to spend my money, so I'm just kind of blowing it everywhere. The shutter shield didn't work. Let's see if we can speed this along. See if the shield generator is what we need here on this planet. Did my game just crash? Okay, so what that actually was a cutscene just popped up, and it wasn't loading correctly, so I just had to hit escape. I don't know what cutscene that was. I really wish I got to see it. In the meantime, we lost Jaeger Miner. It said what we lost was not to... It says Jaeger Miner was lost by the Empire and gained by the Warlord. I don't know who that is. Jaeger Miner shipyards to all Imperial forces in the sector. We are under attack by Imperial forces. Commander, I'm underway to Jaeger Miner. I expect you to send forces as well. Oh, buddy, do we have some forces for you, my friend? Darn it, bro! I just spent like almost 100,000 credits on that planet. Traitors! Admiral Thrawn informed you about the attack by rogue Imperial forces on the anti-advanced production facilities at Jaeger Miner. Move a fleet to Jaeger Miner to encounter those traitors. Task: take a fleet to Jaeger Miner and encounter the rogue Imperials. And we will be doing that in the next episode.